Guys, welcome back to Cars Reviews here. Today, we're going to review two new cars that I just got today, which is Jim Reverick and Spikey Fillups, the two next-gen racers that appeared in Cars 3. So, let's get on to the review, starting with Jim Reverick. He is the next-gen carbon cyber racer, which is he was originally released in 2021 as a single, even though, as years go on, he started to become very rare. And now, luckily, he's got a re-release this year in this new 2-pack with Spiky Fillups. So, let's get on to the review of Jim Reverick. His company reads Carbon Cyber. He's got a nice determined expression. He's got blue eyes. He's got this very unique headlights and grille. And these little vent things down here. He's got like a trim of blue on the hood. And he's got a nice green color and some like blue on him and stuff like that. His number is 67. Here are the continuous sponsors, which is Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber itself, and Synergy. And he's got black rims. He's got like a blue around the number and some of these silver lines. He's got his aux pipe down there. You know, something that he does, you know, like some on the other racers, they do have like the arrow where to let them out that to change the tires. You know, some reason Jim doesn't have that one thing. And you can see a small signature of Carbon Cyber on the bottom there. On there, we got his gas cap there, and moving on, we got 67 with the roof flaps. Moving on to the back, we got his spoiler with some green on the edges and blue in the middle. 67 rookie stripes, Carbon Cyber, taillights. I love the colors on him. Like, most next gens are literally just blues and greens, like some other ones. Even though, here's the base. Even though something really funny that the cars are being made back in China. Which is kind of shocking. I mean, it still looks pretty Thailand to me, but it's crazy that Mattel is going back to making China cars again, which is kind of shocking. I never really let it come back at this point, even though this is the China version of Jim Reverick, which is Thailand release is rare, but it's kind of weird that they're going back to making China cars. You know, that is it on the review of Jim Reverick. Now let's review Spiky Fillups. You know, in the video I did with him and Eric Breaker, I already reviewed him in that video, but this is the new version of him, like made in China. So let's go back into my older version that I reviewed in that video. You know, they are slightly different in like the expression and stuff. This one's like looking more forward. This one's more looking upwards, and you know, the colors are slightly different. I don't know, because this one's maybe older. See, like it's made in Thailand, which it's made in China for this one. And we got the, you know, the logo there and the blue and the 117 and the logo right there and the black rims and pretty much everything that I reviewed him back in the video. You know, just a quick look around, stuff like that. Yeah, this one's a little bit older since it got some chips on them, and I had it since 2019, which is, but now we got this new version here with Jim Reverick. So guys, that's just a quick review on the Jim Reverick and Spiky Fillups review. Oh, I totally forgot that when I reviewed the Spiky Fillups and Eric Breaker video, I actually got their names mixed up. Like, I used to call Eric Breaker, who is the Synergy racer. Originally, I called him Spiky Fillups. That's because those were their original releases. That they had their names swapped. But now, as years go on, now we know that the Synergy racer is Eric Breaker, and the Low Torquey Pistons racer is Spiky Fillups. So, yep, this is Spiky Fillups, the next-gen Low Torquey Pistons racer, and this is Jim Reverick, the next-gen Carbon Cyber. He was the last next gen to release from Mattel, and so we now have every single next gen as diecast. Even though there's still more to collect for my next gen collection. So that is it on a review of Jim Reverick and Spikey Fillups. Yeah, I still had to get his name. Correctly. So yeah. So like this, I used to call him the Synergy Master Spikey Fillups in that video from 2021. You could guys check that video in the reviews of 2019. You know, I'm planning to, as I talk in my 300 subscriber special, that I'm planning to remasters of all the old cars from like 2014, like all my older videos from 2021, into remasters for this year and some parts of next year, maybe. Then we're gonna do remasters of these two guys in the 2019 reviews and remastered versions of them. Yeah. So yeah, I originally got this one Spiky Fillups and this is Eric Breaker, but now this is Spiky Fillups and this is Eric Breaker. I claimed that name in the Cars Collection video part 2 with his holler, which is this one right here. Now I call Eric Breaker's holler. Yep, I still had to get used to the names, but now this is Spiky Fillups and this is Eric Breaker. So guys, I think we talked enough here with the review of Jim Reverick and Spikey Fillups. So guys, see you in the next Cars review coming soon. Bye!